Hey! Justin from Machina Designs. For this video, if you are about to change the oil on your Mazda BT50 or your Ford Ranger, there's a few important things I'd like to share with you that are quite critical to the longevity of your motor. So yeah, let's get into it. Righty guys, so once the guys are busy and they're sort of draining the oil out of the vehicle, but points to note are obviously the products you're going to be putting in your vehicle itself. So simple service, we're going to be changing the oil filter, the oil, and then at this stage we're going to be doing the diesel filter as well, because I prefer to do that. So let's grab the oil. So we want to make sure for your Ford or your Mazda is make sure you get Ford approved oil, and basically what you want to look for is a WSS M2C 913D. I'll put that sort of link in the description so you guys know what to get. Pretty simple, but make sure you get that stuff because it's Ford approved. And then for your Ford, for your paper filter, it's pretty simple. It's behind your passenger side wheel. It's quite simple. You've got 27mm sockets. Just remove the outer housing and you can pull the filter out. The oil needs to be changed very, very quickly. It doesn't have a self-priming pump in the motor for various reasons, for oil pressures when the vehicle's operating. So have a look on, I'll try and get a description of actually the detail of that and then put that down in the description. There's obviously a reason why you have to change it very, very quickly. So obviously the pump doesn't self-prime, so we're trying to eliminate that, get down to a reasonable level, and then we have to start topping up pretty quick. So the service is quite fast. Oil filter straight out, and then we're just draining the oil now, and then we're going to move on to the new oil and jack the vehicle down. Yeah, so pretty simple. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys. Let's get on to the next stage. Righty guys, on to the final stage of your service for your Ford Ranger or your Mazda BT50. When you start pouring the new oil, very, very simple. Pour your new oil and keep checking that dipstick as much as you can. You don't want to overfill it at this stage. But we left about 500 to about a litre of old oil in the motor just so that the oil pump can prime. It just helps the motor that way. And then while we were at it, we changed the actual diesel filter as well, and I'm glad we did that because the diesel filter was surprisingly dirty. So that's the diesel filter there. As you can see, it's pretty much done its job. Very, very dirty, and I do tend to stay away from supermarket fuels, so I fill up at sort of Essos, BPs, Shells and that kind of stuff. I pay a little bit extra, but hopefully get better fuel. So it's quite easy to change that as well. The actual housing is quite simple. It's that one there. You've got 4 hoses. They've basically got safety clips. They come out, they're under pressure. When you unclip them, obviously no fuel sprays anywhere. And then this actual housing slides out, and you do have a gauge plug at the bottom of this filter housing, which you need to unclip. Then all of it comes out, and then it's very, very simple. Just unscrew and then pop your new filter in there. Make sure you prime your filter first before you start your motor. That'll help get all the air out of the system, otherwise your motor just won't run. So yeah, pretty simple. The greatest thing about having a mechanic that you can trust and you can work with and actually have the opportunity to come and see the work and get hands-on is you get to know your vehicle, especially if you're going to do overlanding and sort of remote trips, or even if you're out and about, and you will know your vehicle inside out, which is great. So it does pay to do a little bit of research about all the parts and the thing it uses and just how it operates and functions from a basic level. And it's a great way of learning your vehicle. So yeah, if you found this video useful, please share it with your friends, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions, hit me down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.